Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we've got something a little bit special. We're playing with Door Kickers 2 mods. Now I've got two mods that are really awesome installed, and that's going to be the Project Ares Ranger mod. So as you can see, we're rocking with the US Army Rangers COG 1st Platoon, of course, and these guys are actually named after some of the roster slots we have in unit. But we're also working with the Going In Blind mod, which, as you can see here, ups the difficulty. You can't actually see what is in the buildings here or what is outside, even like the ground textures or anything like that. So we pretty much have to verify what we see with eyes on the ground and have our assaulters actually look at the prompts and identify where the entry is, where the certain walls or doors are, or even I see you can kind of cheat a little bit by looking at the drapes here and like hovering over things. But generally, we're going to need to find all the entrances, windows, and walls of the actual target compound. In addition to that, one thing that we have also done, as recommended by one of the commenters in the previous video, is we've altered the amount of troops we're able to take in by decreasing their supply cost, which is something you can do in the mod files, which is really cool because it means we can actually take out a heftier group of guys or actual squads into these targets rather than just 2, 4, 6 assaulters in. So that's kind of what we're working with here, and a nice little balance, right? Because we've made things a little bit easier with the amount of supplies we can grab and amount of troops we can put on the map. We've also made things harder by limiting the amount of information that we can see. But yeah, let's get straight into what this mission is. This is called the Joker. Our job is to go in this extremely large compound and to extract the enemy HVT alive. He's somewhere in here. If we go through and look at the briefing, this is a new regime that has turned out to be an insurgent puppet master. So we're going in to grab this HVT, and he actually is able to leave his palace from the east via a helicopter pad here. So you can see this here, and we're able to actually put 2 troopers behind here, which is, I would have liked to insert a couple other individuals here, but we're able to put 2 people here and hopefully maybe establish containment on the back side of the building. So that's the mission. Let's go through the team and how we have things set up. I've gone through and unlocked a whole bunch of stuff just because this mod adds a whole bunch of new kit, including a whole bunch of rifle variants like Mark 17 CQBs. There's even the 5.56 variant of the Mark 17 somewhere in here. And then we also have a new 320 for HE tossing with grenades. They added the LAMG, which is that new light machine gun that's being added to the rifle squads in regiment. I wish we, still had a saw, because I believe that's still being used. And then we also have 10.3 ergies now, as opposed to just the 14.5 standard. They also add a whole bunch of cool optics, including magnified 1x optics. And then also, if we come here, they added it's the 240 here. They added the 240 with the Spectre DR 1.5 to 6x, which is really cool. Also AVSs, JPCs, MBAVs, all that cool Ranger stuff, as well as a couple new helmet options. You also can technically, as you can see here, reskin the Rangers to do a 2010 era impression, which is something cool. And we also do that in Arma and COG as well, bringing out the good old UCP camo and stuff like that. But yeah, pretty much a standard rifle, or half, I should say, because we're still missing another rifle squad. Pretty much half of a rifle platoon out here onto the deck. So let's go ahead and figure out how we're going to start working this problem. And then also, just really briefly, cool things to add. They have mortar strikes from the headquarters element, as well as Super Hornet and A10 call-ins from JTAX. And that's really, really cool stuff. But we're going to go ahead and start analyzing the board here. And just so you as the viewer understand, these rifle squads are mirrored pretty much exact. So every fire team is roughly identical, and then both these rifle squads are completely identical. The only thing that's kind of changing between these is maybe a little equipment stuff, so slap charges over wall breaches. But other than that, we're bringing a whole bunch of bangers on all of our assaulters, and then we're bringing 1 dynamic hammer in each rifle squad just to make sure we have a backup option if we need to manually breach a threshold. But let's go ahead and start putting things on the board. The first thing I'm going to want to do is see if we can establish some form of containment off the rip. From what I see here and how we're able to place, things in a rough L, I don't think there's going to be any form of QRF or reinforcements we're going to need to deal with on this particular map. So keeping that in mind, we're just going to say isolation is notional, and that, some other elements, or maybe our setters pulling pulling that isolation with cast assets, or they're further off those blocking points. We're only going to focus on containment and the clearance of the structure itself. So first thing I'm going to want to do is, just because we have the ability to utilize the 2 points and they are closest to the HVT escape, I'm most definitely going to want to put 2 shooters in the back here. The question is, who's going to end up on this? I will call this the black red side containment, right? Because white side's going to be our breach and green's on the left. We want black red containment with these 2 shooters down here. So we're going to probably put just 2 riflemen, probably from this Charlie section here. And this is a fresh platoon. So if we go up here, it's a level 1 platoon. We have not played with this platoon yet. So it's going to complicate things because all these guys have literal minimal skills. So that's probably going to make this even more difficult, on top of the fact that we can't see anything. But we'll continue figuring this out. So one thing we need to do is make sure that these are mobility must be at least 8. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need to get 1 more mobility point in order to stick some dudes back here. So I wonder if we just, if we just take off the supplies from 2 of these guys, we should be able to drop 2 riflemen into the rear here, and they're going to be able to establish some form of containment, hopefully cutting off any squirters pushing to that helipad. And then if there is maybe QRF coming in from this blind spot here in the top right, maybe they can cut that off as well. We'll put 2 riflemen in the back corner here. These guys are going to be, actually we'll just make it this 1 fire team here. So let's do this. I'm sorry. I know we're moving things around a little bit. Okay, so I've got 2 shooters from Bravo fire team working the back side of this building, and these 2 dudes are going to be in charge of making sure nothing leaves or enters the building from this side. Let's continue around to the front of this compound here, and we'll continue working how we want to push this. We're going to send a full stack of rangers. I think there's some door here or something. We're gonna put a full stack up here, and the remainder of, we'll move them down here just to keep them somewhat close together so my brain can make sense of it all. We're gonna put this first fire team all down here, and then we're gonna fill out the rest of the team here. So we have this whole squad pretty much on the south with 2 shooters that snuck around to the back to get black red containment, and then we're gonna place the rest of this rifle squad on the north here, or as many dudes as we can fit. Let's scoot these guys down. And now we should have roughly all the boys on the table. We've got both rifle squads deployed. We have 2 slots remaining. We're going to use those 2 slots for the platoon leader, obviously, and the platoon sergeant. Just because we don't need, we don't want to level this building in this mission with Cass, because we are looking to extract the guy alive. And I don't think we're going to need Cass for this particular mission. Isolation or weapons is notional, so we'll pretend they're at a BP further out. Let's hop right into the map. I'm not going to worry too much about the ordering here, just because I have no idea what this is all going to look like until we get in. Okay, so we are now in what is this, chain link fence? There's a chain link fence that our guys have breached here, and they are ready to push into the backside of the compound. This Dishka is actually very worrisome. That concerns me a lot. This is a night mission, so hopefully these guys are somewhat concealed. I am going to take off the go quiet call on both these dudes back here, because these guys are good to just start dropping things. The door here, which is slightly concerning. I wonder if there's going to be some form of, reinforcements along this south pass. But you definitely need to just swing here and get an eye on what's over on the right. So you're going to be able to see how limited information is really going to dictate the gameplay style at this point, considering how there is not, it's not a lot of work to it, not a lot to work with. We're gonna have to discover and find these entrances, and hopefully there's no time sensitive targets here. We're gonna use the HQ element. I know this is a little wonky, but we're gonna use the HQ element just to check this corner here real fast. But otherwise, it looks like there's a single opening here at the main entrance, maybe a second one here, maybe a third one here, And then otherwise, there's no walls on this side. We're also going to peek with green on this end and kind of just feel out what we can see at this point. The rest of the stack is going to hold steady as we get more information. Containment's already working the black side, handling this private security. Where are these? Am I hearing gunfire? Oh, there's a dude on the actual helipad. That's rough. All right, cool. Who is this? Orico, you're God. Orico handled it. We have black side containment set. We have the path to the helipad under control, and we can see pretty far down the whole length of this side. I could cheat with chocolate here to kind of get better eyes here, but otherwise I'm pretty happy with how black sides ended up here. I'm just gonna check all the exterior of this building real fast. There are drapes, and there's a window here that they can get out of. We can actually tilt the camera a little bit. It's still too dark there though. We're gonna have to hold chocolate here to watch both this door and this corner. And then Orico is just gonna chill here. I was hoping that this would give me some form of cover bonus, but it is not. Neither does that. Or maybe this mod removes those notifications. That could also be part of this mod. I have not read that anywhere though. So we're just gonna hold containment like this on the backside. I don't think we need to touch that. Let's take a look at what we see on the north corner. I'm gonna want to pie this even more, but it looks like along this wall there's nothing. It's a solid wall. What's going on down south here? Ooh, what can we see in there? Something's going on here. This mod may be a little buggy. It is quite out of date. Looks like we got a solid wall. We don't need to worry about anything down to the south. Okay. And this north is also a solid wall. Okay. Woo. This really does change how the game plays. We can fall back into the stack here, and we're going to start approaching these large thresholds on the entry to this massive palace. Like so. Can turn these guys around too. Yeah, so the real unfortunate thing is these guys are completely isolated. There's no way we can actually get to them if something goes wrong, but they're doing their job right now, just watching the backside of the compound. Excuse me. Okay, so let's continue scooting up here, and this is going to be a longer video just because we do have so many more bodies to work with. So blessing and a curse. Okay. We've got a solid door here and a solid door here. I want to find out if this is also a solid door, if it is opened already. Otherwise, it does look like we may need to use a wall charge depending on what this center threshold looks like. I'm going to just move the top stack because this top stack is heavier than the bottom stack to actually deal with this. So what we're going to do is I'm going to pin this in case it swings open somehow. That's another thing, is like the indicators on the doors, they don't actually show that like if they're locked or not. That's part of this mod as well. So you really do have to do a lot of discovery. But we're going to roll this door while also using orange to watch long, just in case. And orange is going to be looking here, and we'll scoot the rest of the stack up to the door. And this should look rather clean, I'm hoping here. Yeah, okay. We're perfectly fine here. I'm going to make sure you can get cross coverage here. I'm going to have green actually pop up, get cross coverage here as well. Okay, all right. This is a little sketchy because we're kind of in a crossfire. If like a vehicle came busting out of the compound here through the gate, it would be a little bit of a problem. But otherwise, we're okay. I'm thinking we're probably going to breach the entire stack through the north here. Or do we go through the wall? Oh, God. Now, ideally, we have some kind of ISR platform like an MQ-9 above or overhead, or maybe even an F-18 with the targeting pod, able to actually look down into the courtyard, because this isn't like top cover. This is an open courtyard, and we're able to get a little more information as far as how we want to breach this thing. But I think we're just going to have to take it blind and wall charge in through a particular area. I'm thinking more than likely we're gonna want a wall charge here, just because, or down here. We could almost enter the building from here though, or here. Decisions. I don't want to go through the courtyard just because this is an open area, and if we make one breach, obviously all these windows can like just fire into it. So it's either going to be up here through the wall or down here through the wall. I think we're going to try to go into the courtyard. I need to get control over this is the problem. We're going to do it simultaneously. Here's what we're going to do. This side is going to get containment on the north and potentially work their way into the building. This side is going to breach through the building here. The reason for doing this is I can establish containment on an L. We'll have a containment element on the north and a containment element on the southeast. This northern element will be able to watch all of the white side essentially, and then we'll have that nice L, and the breaching or clearance squad can come in south to north without any problems with conflicting fires. So that's what we're gonna do. And the good thing is, hopefully I set this up properly so I have a wall charge on either side. Yes. We're gonna go through and start prepping how we're gonna work this. So we're gonna pull this charge out and into this room. We're going to prep this stack. Green's gonna just hold that door in case it swings. The rest of the stack is gonna prepare to breach like so. I'm actually not going to move the platoon leader out into the open. You can just chill by the MRAP. And then these guys will prep the breach here to establish containment. So let's go ahead and prep this charge, and then you can come back here and watch his corner as he preps the charge. That's the wrong guy. Yeah, like this. Now in COG, typically we have 30 minutes to an hour or even a day out to plan operations, and this is a rather large compound to clear. There'd probably be a lot more planning being done. I'm actually going to, now that we have confirmed that these are locked. Actually, there's a dude here? What the fuck? There's a civilian. Okay, we have civilians on target. That's important information. Okay. We're going to back off the wall here to make sure that these walls are contained, just because if anything, like I said, pops out, we're all on a line here. We're shooting into each other. So we're going to actually roll this back like so and hold these doors a little bit further out. Okay, there's an opening here. Actually, there is an opening here. Oof, this is so much harder. This is so much harder. Okay, so this courtyard, obviously a ton of barricaded positions. We want to be very careful with how we breach here. Oh my god, I'm stressed out. But as you can see here, by taking steps off this wall, we get a few more degrees to engage targets while behind cover and not shooting into friendlies. See if I can actually roll you here a little bit more. I'll take off your go quiet call as well as yours. Okay. And then yours as well. Oh, God. All right. Charges are going down at this point in time. I guess I could call in mortars. I don't know how this works, though. We'll hold back with the mortars. I'm going to put the platoon leader and the platoon sergeant back here. There's so much going on. There's so many civilians. So I do need to be careful with the mortar strikes. I need to be careful with the wall charges and frag. Okay, we've got that breach going down. This breach is getting ready here. We've got more dudes trying to squirt out the black side of the building, which is fine. Oh, God. Everything's looking okay. Everything's looking okay. We're going to roll yellow over to this side of the wall. And we are going to get ready here. To hit these simultaneously. Okay. Are you done yet? Now he's done. Okay, cool. Now you can run back here. All right. And how are we doing on ammo back here? Okay. You know, honestly, in hindsight, it might have been good to put a LAMG back here. But it is what it is. We're going to work these now. And 3, 2, 1. Pop. Pop. Okay. We're starting to engage targets here. Everything is still controlled. We're going to let these thresholds breathe for a little bit. I'm unsure what this guy is shooting at. I can't even see what he's shooting at. I don't even know what he's shooting at. I can't see. It's probably because of the going blind mod. We can't see what's actually in there. I'm gonna pull him offline and have him reload. Who is this? What do you got? An LAMG? Okay. LAMG's poking through now. We're gonna just clear this. There's a security dude coming out. Bacon should have him. Yep. And we're just gonna let containment work a little bit longer. I might pie this a little bit. Okay, but mainly we're waiting for containment to establish. So we're gonna hold the assault and continue working on the top side containment. So let's just focus on this for a little bit. All right, this door is open, so we do have another breach point. Was this a wall? I can't tell if this is a high wall or a low wall. Let me see if I can angle the camera. Okay, these are high walls, so I don't know if we can actually shoot through this or over it, but we're gonna find out. It looks like we can see over it, so maybe it's just a low wall. I'm gonna continue pieing here. All right, we're gonna hold that center check and continue pieing with this. You are definitely... We are all over it at this point. So let's just go ahead and turn off all these go quiet calls before they get us killed. Okay. All right. Civilians running around. I can't hit. No, I can't. Not hit, excuse me, but can restrain these guys. Okay. So green has the most SA here on the right. Left is a long wall, so I'm not too worried about that. I think the call here is just strong wall right, and then have maybe one dude in here locking this down. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna prep bangs. I'm gonna prep a bang here and prep a bang on the tight right. How far can you see? You can only see a sliver is the problem here. We're gonna continue working it. Yep, just gonna worry about the top. Gonna keep things simple, because otherwise you can really easily overwhelm yourself with these problems. Green is gonna take it and push in. You're gonna follow in and immediately set up here. And then you're gonna follow in, set up here. Have you continue on the strong wall. Okay, I see a lot of bodies back here. And you need to get in here like ASAP. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. All right, cool, 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 cool. All right. The strong wall was dicey, but as one of my ranger friends used to always say, this profession is dangerous. It's never going to be safe, but we solved the problem. We flooded the immediate threshold with guns, got the guns online, and despite there being a freaking ass ton of angles, 3 guns online ready to shoot immediately were enough to solve a lot of this open space. And once again, if we go deeper off the wall, we open up more angles like back here and back here that we just create more problems for ourselves. So close domination worked here. It worked here well. We don't want to continue like this if we can avoid it. So we do want to start pushing dudes to cover. Okay, so these are low walls that do provide cover. Really cool. Okay, cool. I'm gonna start bumping some of these guys up to the cover. and off the wall. Green's gonna hold. I don't really need to watch this because there's a wall here, so I'm gonna pull yellow in as well, and we're gonna continue working containment. I'm going to push 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. All right, so all the rest of this squad is here. We no longer need to watch these gates, so I'm gonna pull this fire team back just because we have containment in the inner wall now, and we're almost set on containment. Okay, we lost an assaulter. Our LAMG went down. We're gonna pull someone up to cover down on that angle that he was at, and then I'm gonna continue. Can I scoot within here? Oh, I can. Okay, cool. Continue getting containment set like so. This is actually a really nice spot because of this low wall for containment. So I'm actually really happy we did this. And then we'll see how this plays out. All right. Cool. One casualty already. It's unfortunate. But this is a massive problem. So we're down one on the north side containment. We're going to call containment set at this point, and assault is going to begin working. We're going to prep a bang deep here. And we're going to roll this. Continue rolling this. I'm going to have him take it from wide. The rest of the stack pushes up. All right, wide still has it. We're going to chomp all the way till cross coverage. Okay. We're going to bang from the 2. We're going to deal with this open dead space on the left first. And essentially flip. So you're coming here and you're coming here. We're going to enter. I'm going to hold the right side short as the left side comes in. And you are going to take this wide. Okay, there's a door here. Actually, we're just going to peek this. Okay, so closed door. Still more dead space. We're going to pie even further out. Okay, double closed doors. Oh, God. Okay, I'm going to have... Goon, actually, you got left behind because I totally forgot about you. Goon's going to run over here and rejoin his squad. And then I'm going to have Mooskull as the platoon sergeant go ahead and assist the clearance. I'm going to have good old platoon lead sitting back by the MRAP on the radios. Maybe he's talking to higher, you know, whatever he's doing. And then we're going to continue clearance here. We're going to plate this door. And then because we already have the stack on the left. Oof. Do you have slaps? No, you don't. Who has slaps? Who's my slaps? We're going to have to slap this just because this doesn't allow us to stack. So who's got them? Goon does. Cool. So Goon's going to come over here, set the slap. I'm going to get Wolf to actually hold this plate until he's closer. And now you'll plate. There we go. Musco's like, what's going on? It's a very, very Arma 3 operation like. Okay. Goon is now going to come back out of the stack. We're going to roll back this position here. Oh, there's another door here. This mod. Oh my God, this mod. This mod is terrifying. Oh my God, you can't. That could have been so bad. All right. There's a short room here. We're going to deal with this before we work this door. So how we're going to deal with that is I'm going to have... We're going to do a T here. I'm going to pull you off to the side here. We're gonna back everyone up so that when this door swings, we're not completely in trouble. Oh god. We're gonna bang this room. I want to make sure that Wolf can see both like this.
Flash out!
And we're just gonna take it like so. All right, so short room clear. That could have been devastating because I did not even see that. We're gonna stay in this room until the stack works this room. So we're fine like this. We're gonna pop this. And then we're gonna roll and plate again. A lot of movement in this room. Less than ideal, but it is what it is. Push the stack up.
Find a good spot.
And then this is one of the moments where I don't want to sit in front of this threshold too long because it's awkward for these guys. It's awkward if this door flows. So this is one of the rare moments we're just going to go dynamic. The concern is if there's a barricaded shooter shooting through the length of this building. So we're going to go as fast as we can, but as controlled as we can.
Eyes open, guys.
So containment, this is why we have containment, right? Doing their job, even all the way up here. They can spot threats coming through where assault might not be able to spot them and deal with them, as well as just controlling as much movement on target or surrounding the target as possible. We want to make sure everything is as safe as possible when we're doing the clearance. Sometimes it's not going to be 100% safe, but it's better than nothing. All right, we're going to continue working this. I'm going to get a rapid flash here. Oh, God. I'm going to flash with this guy and get it around the right. Just because this angle's already watched by containment. We're cheating a little bit. You wouldn't get this much meta information like in real world.
Find a good spot. Flash out.
We're just honestly gonna have to. There's definitely a door down here. Yeah. He's just gonna come out, hit the far wall. You're gonna come out, hit the far wall, and this is just one of those moments where you just kind of have to pray. All right, flooded the hallway. Thank God. Nothing at the end of the hallway. We're gonna work this back end dead space first. Wide's gonna take it with most situational awareness, and we're good there. Okay, cool. Let me check ammo real fast because I know we've been shooting for a little bit here. Check containment real fast. Make sure they're all good. Okay, you need to crouch and then reload. Or I guess just reload behind yellow. That's fine. Okay. We're gonna I don't know how you would solve this safely with like 4 assaulters or 6 assaulters that the game might give you. So I'm very grateful we're taking a full stack because this is a nightmare problem with the whole going dark mod or going in blind mod. We're gonna continue working simultaneously on the south end as we hold the hallway. The hallway is not necessarily the best way to do this, so we're gonna try to work as fast as possible. One thing to note is we want to be cognizant of where this stack is and where this stack is in the clearance, because shooting through this particular wall or even this wall could end up causing friendly fire incidents with rounds going through the wall. I don't think there's bullet penetration in this game, but it's just something to think about. We're going to hold the left with the right. So we're just going to hold that stack there. And we're going to continue clearance on the south here. This door, we're just going to swing. So I think I can swing it from back here. Actually, am I close enough to bang? Okay, yeah. We're going to do this. And Goon's going to get ready to hold it from wide.
Hold position. Find a good spot.
You get out of the way now. Goon's going to continue center checking. Okay, and then he's going to commit and take the left. While Creeps gets ready to get in the door on the right, like so. Okay, short room clear. All right. There's a window here. I don't know if I need to control that. I'm not gonna control that. We're gonna go stack in the hallway now and prepare to push down the hallway. And actually begin movement. We're gonna establish that cross coverage as we walk down the side here. Okay, so a shooter from across. Where is this? It's this window. We not see that? We can't see that. That is unfortunate. So just because of the layout of this building, we can't get complete containment on, like, it's like a weird inside U shape here. So we're just gonna have to handle that from here, I think. That was a little risky on my part. All right, let's see if we can handle it from far. Do we see him? All right, this is the dude. It's an RPK too. All right, cool. He hit Dexter. Wow. All right. Well, Dexter's gonna put your face. You're gonna put your face in that door. We're gonna pull an LAMG up as well. And then we're gonna roll the rest of the stack. Like so.
Good shit.
A little less than ideal, honestly. I should have respected this angle a little bit more. But it is what it is. Took a round. Okay. We are going to prep from the close side.
Flash out.
And then we are going to flip. And by flipping, you're going to come in and watch this. You're going to come in tight on the right ASAP. And then we can follow Muskul in like so. All right, we've got another closed door and an open door. This door is no factor because containment's watching it. We're going to slide Dexter and who's this? Creeps a little bit more. And we're going to continue working through the assault here. All right. We are going to handle this door first, mainly because this door is clear from the outside of this room. We don't need to actually walk into that room. All we have to really consider is this door here. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to plate with TJ as the entire stack goes deep to address this next door. I am going to want to pull Goon to charge this door because of the geometry here. We can't stack easily and swing it. So we're going to pull Goon. Have you look at the door first. Goon's going to come over. He's going to hit that slab with Hill covering him.
Knock, knock.
He's then going to return to the rear of the stack. Teal's going to pop up in preparation to bang should we need it. We're going to pop the door. I am going to bang this just because of the geometry of this room. It looks like it's going to go deep to the left. And then we're going to pie this. Establish cross coverage. Move the rest of the stack up. All right, so this looks like a bathroom, like 3 individual bathroom stalls. The tight left is unclear, so we're gonna have Blue just hop in here and control it. Yeah, it looks like there are sinks here. And then Teal's gonna come in and try to control these doors, and then we'll flood the room with additional guns as well, like so. Oops, like this. Okay, a little weird on the ordering here. Blue should have came in first. I should have had these guys wait a little bit, but it's fine. We're gonna go through now and begin clearing these bathroom stalls. I'm gonna assume that these are short, like incredibly short rooms, so we're just gonna kick them. Yeah. Okay, we're coming for you, HVI. We're coming. Gonna hold security on long. Kick this one. Okay, bathrooms clear and secure. How are we doing on ammo on everyone? I need to make sure we keep checking that. Okay, I'm gonna hold the LAMG here actually for like an intermediate security element. Oh wait, where are you closing? Oh no, we don't want you closing that door. So we're gonna just leave these 2 dudes here just to get additional cross coverage here with containment so we can be completely sure everything's locked down. And then continue clearance with the assault force, which is just 5 guys at this point in time. So hopefully nothing goes wrong. If we need to collapse this, we actually can if we need to, but we'll wait until that's actually called for. Other than that, just because of like supplies and bangers that we'll need, I can imagine we're going to need those 2 shooters. But we're just going to restack here and get ready to push coming through and continuing. So So we're gonna come through. You're gonna hold long. You're gonna push up to get ready to bang the door. We'll stack left here. All right, stacks ready. We'll get a prep in,
Flashing.
and let's take a look. Oh god. Oh god. I hate this. Ah. All right, what's on the right here? We got a wall, we got a wall, we got dead space. Let me center check so I can see what's on this angle here. I couldn't zoom out fast enough. If that was a barricaded shooter, that could have been real bad. TJ, I do believe, took a round there, but otherwise, okay. I think we're pretty banged up, but we're okay. I am going to pull these guys in just because of how big this room is. And we technically don't need to be securing this because we're not walking through it anymore. I just gotta remember, if we come back through this direction, I respect this. Okay, we're gonna continue here. I'm gonna get a bang from the 2 on the tight right, which is, oh my god.
Throwing a flash.
Okay. Do I strongwall left? Or do I just get double stacks going? I think I'm gonna get double stacks going. So we're gonna come in like so. You need to watch down here. And then you come here. And then the answer to this problem is just more guns until we get to the part where we need to bang and continue. But we're gonna have to take this somewhat fast. I don't like how we're all gonna end up stacked here. So let's keep looking at what we see. We see a wall on the right, 2 open doors, another 3rd open door here. Maybe this is a double door opening into what looks like a conference room with all those chairs. Okay, tight right, still unclear. We do have a door here, cheating a little bit because we can see it because of the mod. We're going to flip the stack, strong wall left, take the door on the right. So what that means is PJ is going to flip and take this. We're going to scoot up just a tiny bit here so we can get better angles. You're going to come up right behind. Oops, Teal's going to come up right behind and watch this. And then you're going to come up right behind them and watch this like so. And then, whoops, didn't flip that. I hit the unpause button. Yeah, that could have been real bad, but we're okay. We're okay. We're okay.
Eyes open, guys.
All right. We're strong on the left with 3 guns holding angles on the long. Blue's going to come in here and get a close bang, and we're going to move you over to the right. Actually, I don't need more than 3 guns on the right. And we are going to pie and take this. And then we're clear on his backside, right? Oh, it's a little sketch. I'm going to pull Dexter to actually plate his back as he's working, just because I don't trust this too much. There could technically, I think, be a dude in these little corners here. I doubt it, but it's just safer if we have a plate. We're going to continue buying. Blue's going to hold cross coverage. Purple's coming up, ready to work. We're going to roll all the way. Okay, cool. Room is clear. Green has most SA and will come in and button hook to the right. As he button hooks in, Blue's going to come and go wide along the wall, followed after by purple. And then you can collapse in like so.
Hold position. Find a good spot.
You can stop plating. All right. So my rule of thumb is generally we want to work the perimeter of the building before going deep into the center of the building, because if we go into the center, we can get surrounded from, all sides because we went deep into the center without cleaning the perimeter. So we're going to work this door first. That's what is informing this decision. We're going to work south, then hopefully work around this way, and then work up this direction as we have coverage locking down and preventing any movement west or east across this controlled area. I am going to actually roll Wolf across to the side here to establish cross coverage. And we're going to hold 2 guns on the left. Okay, cool. Now what we're going to do is we have to work this door. This looks... Oh, God. Yeah, I definitely don't want to go into this room first because we can get shot from the back. We can get shot from here. This door could connect here, and then we get shot from this angle. I need to hold this. If these doors swing, we need to be prepared for it. So we're going to go ahead and get this kind of coverage set and then work this problem like so. So here's the problem is we've got a ton of bangs, but I want to slap this door. So I'm going to have you trade out with Goon. And this is our last slap charge, I think, on Goon. Who's got our wall charge in this stack? Who is it? So one of you has my wall charge. We already used the wall charge. Okay. Oh well. Oh well. You're watching this as Goon comes up to charge it. You'll have to step out to cover him. You will have to step out to plate this.
Knock, knock!
All right. Well, that's the last slap. Let's get out of the way here. We'll tuck everyone back in. Let's tuck a little bit further back. No, what are you doing? Oh my god, controls. Come back and plate. You need to come back up here ASAP. Okay. All right. This is one of the rare moments we're gonna have to go dynamic. It's just, if we sit here to take seconds to prep, it is additional seconds we risk these doors opening. Or do we go in blind? Hill has full health with an LAMG. We're just going to go dynamic. We're going to go dynamic. We're going to spin like this. We're going to come in like so. And hopefully this is not a problem. It's a kitchen of sorts. So we got another closed door deep. Okay. All right, good. Woo! So kind of rolled the dice there. But we're okay. We're okay. We're okay. Let me just roll this and make sure. All right, that room's... Where are you looking? We're going to button off this portion of the building. I'm going to actually roll this stack where we can actually hold it from long. Or, excuse me, stack the door. Not hold from long. I don't know what. Just saying random things at this point. Green's going to kick. Blue's going to watch. We're going to kick. And we're going to roll. Seems to be a dining area. That tight left is a problem. How many bangs we got? We got a lot of bangs. I'm just going to do this to be safe. And we're going to come in like so. With blue because he has the most situational awareness. And then green will come in after. Okay, cool. This section of the building is now tied. I completely forgot these guys. These guys don't need to be that far up. Okay, we're going to come back out and stack and prepare to take the next room here. Oh, God, this is so sketchy, dude. All right, how do we handle this problem now? Well, I don't want to roll and get guns opposite in this corner because you're trapped if we do that. All right, let me get you up to the door, and then Green's just gonna have to watch this. We're gonna have to stand in front of this door. Really, I'm just going to swing this quietly, and hopefully we can catch whoever's in here off guard. To make sure pink is in a good position to address this. Okay, and then pink's holding the door, so blue's actually able to throw this bang because we have the door pinned.
Flash out!
Now pink does have situational awareness here, the most situational awareness, which usually dictates he's the one, but because of this problem and the distance we'd have to cross, and green's also got like an angle holding here, we're gonna wait till blue recovers and then just take the room with blue. Oh, switch. Oh my god, look here. Thank you. All right, cool. Okay, back you up again. You can actually watch that. I should have actually had pink plate this as they went in case the door swung, but we're nitpicking. I'm not gonna go out this door. This door leads external. We are good to work these double doors. All right. I'm going to have Goon swing this door. Oh my god. Can you kill him? No, we're going to bail out. I'm going to have you kick your door. Okay. All right, what is this? Why do we have windows in the bedroom? Very strange. We've got deep left dead space, closed door on the right with a fuse box. No, with a security camera. Interesting. I don't even know what that does. Never seen that before. But we're gonna go ahead and just get in this bitch. Whoops! Don't close that. Don't close that. Oh, okay. All right. How are we on ammo? We all good? Yeah, we're all good. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and come in like so. All right, tight right's clear. All right, and now we are good to continue clearance. We're going to walk it up while holding cross coverage. You're gonna watch this door on the cross coverage, and you're gonna back him up, and then you're also gonna back him up. Whoops, didn't mean to close that door. Misclick there. It's fine. Okay. Because of the obstacle on the right hand side of this door, now typically we don't cross closed doors because you can get shot through them, they can open up, blah blah blah, a lot of stuff can go wrong, but we don't have enough slap charges anymore, and we don't have the ability to actually stack on this side, so we are going to roll this. The way we're going to roll this is I'm going to pull this guy up, and we're going to essentially do a flip in movement, or a plate, I guess you could call it. It's a plate. We're gonna plate and roll across, so it's gonna look something like this. Okay, and now we are in a somewhat better position, in my opinion, to work this perimeter door. Blue's gonna come off, watch it cover. Green's gonna slink back a little bit right here. That's fine, and get a banger. There we go. Get a banger in this room. Pink. Oh, shoot. Pink needs to be looking here. Okay, blue's gonna begin. Whoops. Why are we... Stop calling you. Okay, a little weird control stuff. Green needs to turn around and get cross coverage. All right, we're gonna go along the long wall here. And then button hook immediate. Okay. I'm gonna just see what this camera button does. I don't actually know what this does. Green's gonna cover as you do that. Whoops, stop moving. Oh, stop moving. Come back here. Okay, we actually get additional eyes now. Cool. I wonder if this is... what mod this is a part of. Or if this is actually part of the map itself. What do we see? I'll tell you, not a lot. We don't see a lot. We do not see a lot. So we're just going to prep to continue moving here. We're going to swing this door. Pink's on cover. All right. Deep right is the biggest problem. I'm going to have purple come back off the door a little bit in preparation for a banger. If I can grab you. Can I grab you, please? Thank you. And you're going to throw a banger deep wide right. Oh, fuck. Plate him. Plate him now. That's unfortunate. That is super unfortunate. This was definitely a me problem. 100% a me problem here. We're down a second assaulter. We got the bang in right. We're gonna go dynamic at this point. That was 100% a me problem. We're gonna strongwall this. We just muzzle thumped the fuck out of that guy. Okay. I did not handle this well. We'll watch it in replays how we could have improved this. We're gonna push this stack, this side of the stack back up. Oh, every time I lose an assaulter because of a misplay, I get so tilted, dude. I get so unbelievably tilted.
Hold position. Find a good spot. Hold position. Find a good spot.
All right, we're back online again. What is this car? Oh, is that the car? Okay, I can hear the car. We're gonna get cross coverage here. No, like this, like this, like this, like this. And then I'm gonna have Wolf pop in and help the clearance stack. We're gonna push deep, and we're just gonna wagon wheel along this side here. Oh god, dude, I'm triggered. Who did we lose?
Hold position. Find a good spot.
Bro, I don't know how you do this with less than what we have in a relatively safe manner.
Eyes open, guys.
Okay, we're gonna get in position to swing it. We're gonna bang this one short.
Burn the flash.
That's how we should have handled it. I don't know why I just swung it. Oh god, I'm so upset. All right, we got eyes on the HVI. He's pushing out here. Oh shit. All right, we're good. We're good. We're good. I think there's a door here on the right, but we're gonna put. Yeah, there is. Okay, we're going to re-prep this room. Let me get cross coverage set up here so I can get a better bang here. Bang it deep.
Burn the flash. Eyes open, guys.
All right, we've re-prepped. He's squirting out the rear. We can hold him, right? Right? Yell at him. Why are you... What? Get over here. Stop this guy. How close do you need to be able to yell for compliance? I hate this game. What? Oh, I'm so upset. There's no warning. Usually, the last operation we played, we were able to stop the guy because we were staring at him. Is there a range that cuts off at? Oh, I'm so upset. I'm so upset. I'm so upset. That should never happen. That should never happen. Oh my god. Well, let's watch it back, boys. This is the first loss, I think, on the channel. I'm so tilted. I'm shaking. I'm literally shaking. I'm in shambles right now. Okay, let's go ahead and watch this. I need to do some research on some more game mechanics because that upset me to oh god. That upset me so much. Literally in the last operation we played, we held him by just like aiming at him. I don't know why he did. Maybe he didn't see us. Is that why? Because it's night? He didn't see the dude like aiming at him? We didn't call for compliance? I'm so upset. Oh, some dude actually came out from this side. I didn't even realize that. Okay, this is back to where we're working the main door here. Oh god, I'm so triggered. Civvies running all over the place. We're getting the wall charge down. We're gonna watch containment because that's where the next action's gonna be. Oh well, I really like this mod combo though. It makes things a lot more cerebral already than they normally are. Oh, he's shooting at this guy. That's who he's shooting at. This LAMG sounds dope. We'll see what caused this guy to actually die because we didn't catch it in real time. Civilians running through the stack. It was an AK. God, dude, I'm so upset. I'm guessing there's a range that you have to call for compliance, like maybe within like X amount of meters. Oh, God. So containment gets called set. We push the assault in.
Eyes open, guys.
Little weird here. His back's open. It's a little strange situation. I was probably working on these guys. Oh no, this is before I recognized that the door was here. This is before I realized the door was here. That's what's going on here. Oh, and then we realized the door is here and we're like, oh shit, a door.
Hold up! Hold position! Hold position! Find a good spot! Hold position! Find a good spot! Hold up! Hold position! Flash out!
Hallway flood was
Hold
nice.
Position. Find a good spot! Running dry here! Hold position! Find a good spot!
Yeah, it took rounds from this RPK-16 all the way across the map here. So we ended up taking him out with Dexter.
Clear. Flash out. Knock, knock.
I'm so triggered, dude. I'm just sitting here fucking seething right now. Wrong kick from this guy. There's control issues here.
Hold up. Hold position. Going to flash.
These guys are tanking a solid amount of rounds.
Flashing.
It's a 14-5 too. Okay, this was a little tricky here.
Hold position. Find a good spot.
This was pretty clean.
Hold position. Find a good spot.
We restacked for the equipment.
Knock, knock. Going to flash.
Good clearance here. I think we handled this massive nightmare, CQB nightmare. Okay. The alternative is we come back to this
Going to flash.
from going to another direction. The LAMG sounds so wicked. Just fake that guy out so hard. Rolled the stack to the wall. All right, now we're gonna pause probably up here where the oopsie happens. Okay. Oh, I'm looking at the cameras. That's why we're not moving. Okay, swing the star. What happens here?
Flash out.
It's kind of tight left. Oh god. All right, so oh god. Oh god. Oh my god. Let's back this up. How could we have avoided this? Let's take a look. Okay, so oh, we need to go even further back. I hate how the rewinding is literally replay and then fast forward to where you want it to be. All right, let's take a look here at what actually happens and how we could have addressed this. Ideally, we slap charge this door. And this is why we end up slap charging a lot of the doors that are like, there's not enough room to stack on either side. Because it ends up getting really awkward if we have to be on the door, handling the door, and there's no real good place for the rest of the stack to be. The alternative here, right? So ideal case, we slap charge the door, we pull back away from the door, we pop the door from long, and then we're able to slowly work the problem safely from like cover concealment deeper in our room that we're in. That's the best option. Second option here, in hindsight, probably would have rolled this two stack to the other side, simultaneously kicked or opened the doors open together, and that we get more angles for more guns. But right here, what we end up doing is pigeonholing ourselves into the corner. So I think we just took a half measure of like trying to be sneaky and safe, when in reality, I think if we had just kicked both doors open, got all four guns cross coverage into the room, and just shot anything that looked at us, I think that would have been acceptable too. This was just us. This is like where caution got us killed. The third option is to come away and already hit this room from the open side and just hold this door, contain it with like a two-man team. That's also a good play because this door's already open. I can just pie this and work this door open at long. So those are the three options that we could have taken. Unfortunately, my brain is fried at this point. And this happens especially when we're playing Arma, right? And I imagine also real world too, where you're going through room after room after room after room after room. And the one time you get complacent, obviously that's when you get killed, right? That brain drain happens, that fatigue happens. And this is just the mental fatigue, right? Like imagine the physical fatigue of carrying all this shit, being wired all the time, opening every door, the fear, yada, yada, yada. And this is just mental fatigue of us going through all these problems and then just getting lazy on one door. And it got some of our dudes killed. So this was handled completely terribly. I should have not just opened the door. If anything, at the very least, I should have done the bang option, which immediately throws the bang in the door. I don't know why I just quietly opened this door. This was just, I'm so upset with myself here. So we tucked him into the corner. We started taking fire. I just panicked. I completely panicked because what we could have done here, I think we could have bailed out of this corner. It would have been really messy, and that's hard to do because like in real world, you're backing up against 3 guys and having everyone backpedal. That's not really a thing, but in this game, I think we could have backpedaled out of this. Honestly, I don't even think I needed to rush Dexter in the room. I just panicked here. If we had just held, calmed down, and hold the angle on the door, Creeps gets the LAMG back up. Oh, maybe I did do the bang option. This was just, it's just terrible. Just terrible. And then what happens here is because it's a long gun, which is a really cool detail in Door Kickers 2, this dude has to compress the rifle coming through the door. So he doesn't chicken wing it and keep the rifle level. He brings the muzzle down. And by doing so, this dude gets a couple more shots off. Even hits. Dexter plated. So when we talk about plating, I know a lot of guys were like, what does plating mean? It's literally just presenting plates to the target to protect, you know, friendly movement or friendly's back and whatever the case may be. So it's a meat shield. We plated properly, but the gun did not come up in time. So Creeps is actually still alive. Oh wait, no, it's Dexter that gets murdered. Oh, dude, I'm so unhappy. This is just terrible. So the thing is, we stopped in the threshold. Why did I stop him in the threshold? I should have had him go fluid through and just followed the stack. Or did I? No, I didn't. I'm so upset, dude. I'm so unhappy. It wasn't even this dude that killed anyone. It was the dude on the tight right. This was just horribly handled. Just muzzle thump the fuck out of that guy. Yeah, dude, these guys were tied on the corner. I think if we kicked them, it would have shocked them, got guns up, blown them away from outside the door. Or we come around the left side and just lock this down. Or ideally, we have the charges for it. So plenty of things we could have done to prevent this. Oh, God. And then I want to see this fuckery back here. I don't know if the mod disables that or if it's actually just a range feature. Because he's squirting around right now. He's moving. I had him on the gun here. So like right here. Yeah, he's straight up just not complying. I wonder if it changes from mission to mission. But yeah. Like if this guy, like in COG, if I see this dude's getting warning shots. Also, there would like not be like this end condition where like, oh, he just got on a helipad and he escapes. I'm so triggered. I'm so upset. Because we could have probably thrown a banger. We probably could have done something to stop him. But like he's looking at him. Oh my God. Mission failed. We're gonna have to come back and try this one another day. But I hope you guys enjoyed. This one was definitely one that showcased some oopsie whoopsies on my part. But also just highlighting how awesome these two mods are. The Ranger mod is dope. A whole bunch of new options, and you get to put a lot of guys on the board if you modify some files. And then also the pitch black mod. Holy, you can see how that kind of complicates things and makes things incredibly challenging, but also a lot more fun in my opinion. So we'll be back with some more Door Kickers too some other time. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one, boys.